Hey guys, so this is pretty random for my channel, but it's like 3 in the morning and I'm awake and I'm bored and I'm not really feeling motivated to do anything, so I figured I would share because it keeps like popping in my head. So I don't know if God wants me to share this or what. I'm kind of concerned that it might put more of a target on my back, but so I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago or so, somehow or another, Leonardo DiCaprio came up in my YouTube feed somehow, and I was just at this point of like, I don't know what you want to call it, guys. I've just been like languishing with the stagnancy, and at this point, the way I look at it, the only thing I really have to look forward to is my future husband, and even that, the way things are going with that, I don't even know. So, anyway, so I was just, watching. I began watching these videos about Leonardo DiCaprio with Kate Winslet, and just out of pure boredom, and I had no idea that like they have this like real life, like relationship or whatever you want to call it, and I don't even remember like how I ended up coming across. I'm not sure if something popped in my head or if something just came up in my feed or whatever, but anyway, long story short, I have a theory that I just recently, in the past week or so, developed regarding Leonardo DiCaprio. Now, I mean, I've been a fan of him, but not like, not a quote unquote like fanboy type fan, so to speak, or fangirl type fan, but, of course he's dreamy in the movie Titanic and other movies and whatever, and, but so here's what's interesting with just the information that I came across. So apparently, now I had always heard about River Phoenix, and I never knew who the heck River Phoenix was. And to be honest with you, right now, this very second, I still have not really done much research because it doesn't really matter, especially like the world's ending, whatever. But I came across some videos and stuff. So apparently, the last person who, quote unquote, supposedly saw River Phoenix before he died was Leonardo DiCaprio. And I came across, I don't think I watched them, but like, apparently people have theories that somebody else is to blame for killing River Phoenix by giving him bad drugs or something. But here's what popped in my head, and I don't know if this was a revelation, word of knowledge from God, but this is just what popped in my head, and to me it's very obvious. I think Leonardo DiCaprio was the one like ultimately responsible for River Phoenix's death. I think Leonardo DiCaprio made some kind of deal with the devil, which people in Hollywood and all that they do that, and they'll make a sacrifice by killing somebody, And so I think River Phoenix was Leonardo DiCaprio's sacrifice to make a deal with the devil for all the success and the wealth and the fame and blah 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 that he's had, because apparently he's known amongst actors of having this very unique and particularly successful career, blah blah blah. And the impression I get is that he's like more wealthy than many actors or whatever. And so it would just make sense. And then on top of it, recently what's popped up in my thread is that I guess apparently Leonardo DiCaprio is, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't think of the word, but he advocates for and promotes stuff that is associated with the, evil elite agenda. So he advocates for and promotes not eating meat, but eating like fake meat, and he advocates for and promotes the what do you call it? The, you know, sustainable blah 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 blah. And yes, on the surface that all sounds great for the environment, but when you dig really deeper into that whole agenda, it ties into the evil agendas that are being played out in our world right now, and will continue to, of, you know, the mass deception and the removing of resources and rights and all of that. And so, to my disappointment, my conclusion is that Leonardo DiCaprio has probably sold himself to the devil and is, you know, on the dark side, so to speak, and promoting the dark side's agendas and everything in this world. So, not that it really matters to us, because, I mean, one, it shouldn't matter to us, and two, the world is ending on top of it. But since I'm bored, I figured I would just make a quick little video and put it out there. Just interesting. I don't know. Whatever.